Hi everyone and welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Kristen. I am a certified fitness instructor and an occupational therapist. And today I have for you a 15-minute lower body and core combo workout. So it's 15 minutes of 15 different exercises, 45 seconds on with 15-second break. We're going to be working our legs and our core. Most of the core work will be through adding a balance component to the lower body moves we do while we're standing, as well as a lot of plank while working the lower body when we're down on the mat. So you don't need any equipment to do this workout, maybe a soft surface on the ground, as we will be doing some exercises down on the mat. There'll be no jumping, so it's it's easier on the joints. It's also good if you live in an apartment and you don't want to make too much noise. And last thing, I encourage you to do a warm-up. I'll be linking examples of warm-up. An example of a warm-up I like to do down below. But if you've already warmed up, you're ready to go, then I invite you to make some space around you, grab your water, and let's get moving. Okay, so the first exercise we're going to do is a squat. We're going to bring one knee up, kick that leg straight, squeezing the quad, bring it back in, go back down into our squat. Same leg for 45 seconds. Let's get our shoulders back and down, abs tight. Let's go. Send those hips back, get low in that squat, push up, knee up, squeeze out, in and down. Squat, knee up and hold, kick straight, in, squat to a knee up. So it's almost like a power up, squat, power up, squeezing in the glute. When we kick the leg straight, you're really thinking about squeezing the quadricep, the front of that thigh. Up. Good. On the way up, we're squeezing our glute, holding that balance, which is good core work. Yes, 5 seconds left on this side. Then we'll have a 15-second break. And we'll do the other side. Shake it out. So really wanting to connect our mind to which muscles we're working, really contracting all the fibers in that muscle as we're working it. All right, shoulders back and down, abs tight, other side. Squat low, power up, knee holds up as we straighten back in. Squat, push up. As we push up, we're squeezing the glutes here in the back of this hip. Squat, squeeze the glute, hold, kick, and in. As we're straightening our leg, we're squeezing the quads, front of the thigh, out and in. Power up, out and in. Good, about 10 more seconds on this leg, then we're gonna switch it up. Good, 3 seconds left. Excellent. Next up, we have what I call a curtsy lunge. So we're gonna cross the leg in the back behind us, lunge, and then we come up to a side leg lift and hold. That way we're gonna be working our core and our legs. Let's go. Curtsy lunge, nice and slow to start, and come up to a side leg lift. Curtsy lunge, side leg lift. So really good balance work here and leg work. Curtsy lunge and lift. Side leg lift, I want you to keep the side of the leg going up. So the toes are forward. It's not like this, like this. Curtsy lunge, side leg lift. Slow and controlled. Working a lot of core muscles, good for balance. Also strengthening those legs. 5 seconds left on this side. Good, shake it out. We're gonna do the other side, of course. Whew. Take a deep breath. If you find it uncomfortable to cross the legs behind, just do a regular lunge behind you, okay? Let's go. Lunge, kick that leg to the side. Lunge, to the side. If you're having trouble with your balance, you could lunge first, come to stand, and then side leg lift. You could do lunge, bring the foot up, and lift. If you've been doing this a while or you want a challenge, try not to bring that leg down or let that foot touch the ground. Ooh, you should feel it in your quads as well as in the sides of your hips. 5 seconds left. You can do it. One more. Good work. Shake it out. Next up, we're going to do plie squats. So feet, lots of space between those feet. Toes pointing to the side of the room. We're really going to tuck the tailbone under, shoot the tailbone down, abs in, and the knees go to the sides of the room and back up. So, adding a bit of core work. Our back is also part of our core. We're going to squeeze the shoulder blades together, thumbs to the back of the room, really pulling those hands and thumbs to the back of the room, squeezing in the upper body. Got a little bit of rotator cuff work here, upper back work here. And as we're squatting, we're still thinking about pulling the knees to the back of the room. We don't want them falling forwards. Tailbone under, knees back, thumbs back. Yes. Good work. Shake it out. All right, one more exercise in standing. We're going to do something called one leg deadlift. So, facing the side of the room, one foot goes back. We're going to hinge forward at the hips and then come on back up. So you could leave the foot on the ground here behind you, or you could try balancing, like so. Hands could go on your hips or out to the side. The balance could be that you bring the foot here, or you bring up to a knee, down to a deadlift, and up to a knee. Important that your hips stay forward. It's not so important how low you get in this deadlift, but that hips stay forward. I mean, don't turn to the side like this, hips forward. Arms can go also just hanging to the front as a counterbalance. Good work, other side. So as I said, we're bending at the hips, keeping the back straight. It's not a curving of the back. Put the other leg slightly behind you. The leg you're on is slightly bent. Let's go. Keep the hips and the shoulders going towards the front of the room, not turning side to side. If you want extra balance work, bring that knee up in front of you when you come up. Keep that belly button into the spine. Good, and up. As you come up, you go down. As you come up, you're really squeezing in the back of those glutes, in the back of the hips, back of the leg. Keep the leg you're standing on slightly bent, just ever so slightly bent. Never locked in the knee. Good work. All right, shake out those legs. Now we're gonna get down on the mat, on our back. So we're gonna do glute bridge. We're gonna do a one leg glute bridge. So one leg up, we're gonna push our hips up, come back down, and then we're gonna crunch in, elbow to knee. So one leg, hips up, hips down, elbow to knee. We're bringing opposite elbow over to the knee on the leg that's up. Yes, so option, of course, would be to do the bridge with both feet down. So it would look like this, bridge, and then crunch over to the side. Bridge, and crunch. Or if you want that challenge, you keep going on one leg. Good work. Hug those knees in. And of course, we've got to do it on the other side. So once again, we're going to push through the heel to lift the hips. One leg, stay straight. Other heel pushing on the leg that stays straight. We're going to then crunch when we come down on the floor, bringing opposite elbow over to that knee. Good work. No matter what part of this exercise we're doing, We're keeping that belly button pulling in towards our spine. Again, when we're lifting our hips up, we're really pushing through the heel of the foot. Good, not much longer. There we go, hug those knees in. Deep breath, we're gonna come onto our side. We're gonna do a side plank with some side leg lifts. I'm gonna start up on my arm or my hand. You could also do it on your forearm. Ready? Let's go. So lift, reach to the ceiling, lift these hips up. If you're stable here, you could lift your top leg and lower. If you're finding that tough, you could either go down on your elbow or down on your knee, but still lifting through the hip. What's important here is that it's the side of the leg going up. The kneecap should be facing the front of the room, not the ceiling. Just a few more. 2 seconds. Good work. Other side. Take some deep breaths. Try and do the same version as you did on the other side, on this side. Shoulder pushes away from the ear. Let's go up in that side plank. Once you're stable, if you feel you can do it, you can start lifting that top leg up and down. What's important is that we're staying lifted here in the side, and we're doing a version where we can do a few side leg lifts. Again, if you're finding it hard, you could go down on your knee and do the side leg lifts this way, but make sure you're still lifting up here in the side. 10 seconds left. You can always go back and forth between versions. 1 second. Good work. All right. Next, we're going to work inner thigh muscles. So, we're going to come down on our side, but instead of leaning back, we want to really be up on our hips, right on our side. Bottom leg goes forward a little bit. Top arm up. We're going to lift and lower. So, once again, toes are to the front of the room, not up like this. It's almost like we're reaching towards our heel. Really staying up on this hip and keeping that leg straight. It's more heel coming up towards the hand than hand coming down to the heel. Keeping our belly button in so that we're also engaging the core. A few more seconds. Good work. Other side. Good work, guys. We'll finish this side on inner leg lifts, then we just got one more exercise each side, and we'll be done. Ready? Heel, foot flexed, lifting that heel up, keeping the leg straight, really being up and on this hip as much as you can. Hips forward as much as you can. They'll come back a little bit when you lift the leg, but then bring them back up. Thinking about lifting the heel up to the hand more than the hand coming down to the heel. Belly button into the spine, as always. And maybe don't let that foot rest too much at the bottom, keeping those inner thigh muscles engaged. 5 seconds left. 2, 1, good work. Last but not least, we have something I call rainbow leg planks. So I'm going to be on my forearms in a plank, and I'm going to lift my leg up and to the side and back in. Kind of like my foot is tracing a rainbow. Option would be to put one knee down as the other leg traces the rainbow. If you want extra core work, it's quite a challenge. You can do it up in a plank. down. You may find your rainbows get smaller and smaller as the time goes on. I'm gonna have to put my knee down, up and over. Not too many left. Good work. One more exercise. We've got to do the other side, even it up. Whew. We're almost there. All right, get ready. I'm going to get down on my forearms and into that plank. Keep my hips down. Lift one leg up and over and back in. This is a full body exercise. Woo. Once again, you can always go down on your knee. I know I'm going to have to after a few more. Well, I'm already here now. Do a few more up in plank. All right, down on my knee. Really lifting that heel up as high as we can as we do the rainbow and back over. 5 seconds left, we're almost there. Whew. Good work. And that's it. Thank you so much for joining me, but of course, more importantly, thank yourself for showing up and doing this hard work. It pays off in the long run. Keep at it, keep moving and making your body stronger. You're gonna feel great hopefully you feel great after this, but as you do more and more, you're gonna feel even better. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Leave any comments you have down below. I like to get feedback. What did you like? What did you not like? What would you like to see more of? And of course, if you're new, make sure you hit subscribe so you will be able to keep up with all my new videos that come out. With that, I wish you a good day, evening, or night, and I will catch you on the next video. Bye for now.